Gwaan conversation.
Oh yeah.
I think it's the best one.
All right, guys. Welcome back to Gwaan Conversations. We are in Direct Connections.
I'm Nate.
I am Chris, of course.
I'm Ernie.
And I'm Noel.
We are here, if you don't know, to discuss topics that are near and dear to our hearts while we drink beer. We've already been pre-gaming for a while, but what we're going to do is we're going to drink a little bit more just to make sure we have our brains in the right spot.
Yeah.
Pull a topic out of the hat. We're going to discuss it. You're going to enjoy it. We're probably going to enjoy it. And then we'll go from there. So, cheers to you.
Cheers.
Cheers to you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And welcome back. So we have been drinking, enjoying ourselves as we do. Now we're going to pull a topic from the hat. I think now it's Nate's turn to pull a topic. Don't cheat.
Let's see.
Pull out. Pull it. Pull out. I'm leaving.
There it is.
Oh wow! Wow. Okay.
Oh, very good.
For
Now,
those of you who don't know, we are filming in February, so this topic is it racist that Black Panther is coming out in February?
I think it's good marketing. I mean, I do. I understand from your point of view. Thank you. I understand from your point of view that. Sorry.
Well, let's make it
But that's the thing. I have
I'm
not
gonna
even
take a giant
stated
hole.
my
I'm
Let's
point of
make
view.
one thing
Giant
clear. Nate, you are.
My assumption. Sorry.
Well, you are.
I'm what you would consider a Jamaican.
Proud black man.
Or Jamaican.
I'm a proud- I'm a
Jamaican
proud-
American.
Is that
I was
offensive?
born in New
Yeah,
York,
very good.
but
It
my
is.
parents
Yeah.
are Jamaican.
there it is.
You know?
So we'll call it
I am
Jamaican.
definitely a proud black man.
A proud black man.
Exactly.
Right.
So
That being said,
that being said, what is your take on it? And
You
we'll
know
go from
what?
there.
Personally, I don't think it's racist for Black Panther to be coming out in February. I think in this day and age, we as a society, we have gotten so damn sensitive. So sensitive.
Sensitive.
Sensitive. I really don't understand it, you know?
Sam Jackson?
no, he would have been yelling about it live.
Yeah. Prince.
Yeah, and there'd be
There it
probably
is.
a couple MFers in there too.
Yeah.
After the sensitive.
I'm sensitive,
But personally, no.
It's spot on. That's spot on, Sam Jackson.
I don't find it to be racist that it's coming out in February.
I agree. I mean, obviously, I am the last one because I'm pasty white to be talking about what's racist and what's not because I always dig a giant, massive hole for myself. But I think it's just great marketing because you got. So February
That's
is
what a white person would think.
exactly. So February is Black History Month. Okay, February is Black History Month to release a movie that has a African American centered person in it. I think that's just good marketing.
Wait, did you
It's
say
not a-
censored or centered?
Centered, I think,
Wait,
is what I meant to say.
Yeah, I had a little
American.
too much.
The main character is.
Straight up African, not even African American.
Oh,
Straight
sweet!
Up,
I don't know what
Africa.
He's
I don't
like
know.
he's a king of a tribe somewhere in Africa, right? I don't know backstory.
I think he's a king of a country in Africa, but of course the country is, it's
Gondwana
it's
land.
it's what?
Gondwana land.
Say that 3 times fast.
Gondwana land. That's a real place, or was a real place.
Yeah, it
Anyway,
was.
It was. Google
So I'll let you
or
continue.
Yahoo it.
Oh, your point? Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Your point being,
I said African
No,
American.
I was just correcting
He was
Chris
poo-pooing me.
because
Yeah.
he said African American, and I said no, it's just African.
And this is where
Because he
it
said
comes off the
African.
rails, and everyone's gonna say that's a racist guy right there. Hey, look at that guy. But I didn't even know there was a Black Panther. I knew there was a Black Panthers, but I didn't know there was a Black Panther
Well,
superhero.
I guess
I didn't.
I guess this Friday he's going to be educated.
I'll be all over it. After I'm gonna go watch it. But even okay, I'm very like when I was growing up, when I was a kid, way back when.
Way back in the day.
Okay, so there was Storm. Storm was African American, correct?
I think she was African.
Okay, so Storm's African.
That's right.
that's another
Okay.
good point.
But then you've got Mystique, who's blue. and you've got.
How does she fit into?
Shut up! I'm getting there. Shut up! I'm getting there.
Okay.
And then there's Gamora, who's green.
But then there's the one that poofs everywhere, Nightcrawler. He's blue as well.
Poofs.
But I didn't know of the black superheroes. I just didn't.
You
know
didn't?
black. No, I didn't
So
know.
like Luke Cage, Blade,
Well, Blade, yes, of course, Blade. But
Black Panther.
Black Panther didn't.
But
know.
all these things like recently through Netflix and some other things really.
Well, yeah,
If it wasn't quite honestly, if it wasn't for Netflix, I would have never known who Luke Cage was.
I still don't know.
I really think it's just the sign of the times now that like these other characters are coming out and becoming more of a thing for Americans to like take hold of and be like, hey, that's my superhero. And I feel like that's a really great thing for younger people to look and aspire to. Like, oh my God, this person of this.
I 100% agree.
Ethnicity.
I 100% agree. No, I 100% because there's not enough like different race character or heroes for young children to aspire to. I mean, there are so many like again when I was young, there was like specific, like you could say, okay, that was a Chinese dude, or that was a black dude, or that was a Mexican dude, or that was this or that. Now we have a beautiful Puerto Rican,
No!
a Filipino, and a Jamaican. That never existed when I was a kid. So now there's more of the interrelationships creating new races almost. Do you see what I'm saying? See, and again, everything I say that sounds completely racist, but there's more blending of everything.
I think you're in your own head a little bit about
I'm kind of
not
freaked out.
everything you say.
But now there's more blending of the races and the cultures and all that. So it's good that little kids can say, "Hey, that dude or that chick is most like me, and they're really cool. They're kicking the hell out of Hitler or whatever it might be, Wonder Woman." I applaud that. I love that. I think there needs to be more superheroes of different backgrounds, different sexual orientations. I mean, why not have a lesbian superhero?
Are there
Wonder
though?
Woman?
I mean,
Wonder Woman.
is she? I don't
She's
think
got a
so.
large following.
I saw the last movie.
Wonder Woman has a large lesbian following, but there's
Because she's a woman.
and she's badass. So did what's her face? Xena. Xena had a large.
No, Xena Warrior Princess.
Oh,
Sure.
Xena was hot. Sorry, she was freaking hot.
Yeah, no, I 100%
I
agree.
watched that show
Yeah.
just because of her
Yeah.
I didn't.
and her attire.
you didn't watch Xena?
I didn't.
But-
Different topic for another time.
I think we spun off of Nate's original topic, but I don't have any issues at all. I think it's fantastic marketing. It's brilliant. And now is Black History Month, celebration of black people, and what have you. I think that they should just flood the market with. They should come out with a fourth Blade that makes no sense. I mean, they should just go nuts with all the black characters. Cause
I don't know though. Like, okay, here's the thing. Like, I kind of feel like capitalizing on a month that's dedicated to Black history. I don't know that is the appropriate time to put out a movie.
Sorry.
To put out a movie that's explicit to Black Panther. Like, I mean, Black Panther can mean all kinds of different things. If you are not in on the Marvel, like, or the comic book era, you hear and see this thing. We are in a completely polarized environment right now. So to like hear and see these things, I don't know. For me, I feel like that's a little pushing it a little too far. Maybe March. I don't know. But I'm not saying it's wrong to put out a movie like this. I feel like that every person should be able to, look at their superheroes and feel like they identify with that person or persons. But I don't know. Like putting it out this month and it being called Black Panther. I don't know. I feel like it's a stretch.
So it's a combination of the month is coming out and maybe the name that's kind of
Not just
causing an issue.
it's the month, the name, and the times that we're living in. I mean, let's just be real about it. Like,
But okay, so honestly, real quick, who of a younger generation that would be going out to see a superhero movie would know who the Black Panthers were?
Nobody.
Nobody.
Well, I mean, I'm sure there's some history majors out there.
But sure.
But I mean, he's talking about. I think when you say younger, what do you mean by younger?
I'm saying like 19 younger, 19 down. That like the go. Hey, I want to see this new superhero movie.
They might get a little bit of that history stuff, but probably not in detail.
But aside from like people that are African American or what have you, that are into the Black history, obviously, because that's their culture, that's their upbringing. Their
story.
parents, their grandparents told them about the Black Panthers and all of that. The average, like you go average Filipino kid. You go grab an average Filipino kid, 17 years old, grab him out of high school, say, let's go watch this movie. You watch the whole movie and say, unless there's references, because I haven't seen the movie, but you watch the movie and say, hey, so aside from this dude, who are the Black Panthers? They'd be like, I don't know, right? His parents,
Depends on where they're born and where, like,
right.
How much
I agree.
exposure they've had to like historical.
I just would be
events.
surprised. Yeah, I'd be surprised. I'd be floored if someone knew what the Black Panthers were. If they knew, aside from, I think it's a skate company that has that, I don't think. I mean.
So, all right. I guess I'm misunderstanding. Are you saying that you're afraid some people are going to confuse the two?
No. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that. I don't remember what I'm saying.
No. I was just making a point.
It's
Something triggered in my brain. I don't know.
That's what this comes into play.
Truth.
it's close to close
My bad.
time.
Yeah.
So I'm just making the point that, like, I don't want like the Black Panther
Movement.
symbol or movement to which it was, which is historically speaking a militant group. It to overshadow the month that this is supposed to celebrate.
But you know that this movie probably has nothing to do with the actual
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely, but
the
fact that it's called. I mean,
So
what is it called? Anyone know what it's called?
It's called Black Panther.
There you go.
Are you concerned that maybe older generations are not going to come out to see this movie because they're going to make that association with the militant group?
I think older people won't see it either way. Period.
Right. I have to agree.
But
I'm in the older generation. I'm older than all you guys. I'm not in the old man generation. I'm in the older generation. And again, just going back because I don't know who Black Panther is. He may be the coolest ever. Like there was a character in the Avengers, Iron Man. I don't remember what his name is. The black dude.
Oh, Falcon?
Falcon. That's the one. I don't know about him. Again, that goes back to I only had certain characters that I followed. It was like all Marvels or not Marvel. Yeah, Marvel. A little bit of DC. So I'm not well versed in that. If I was just a comic book guy, then I probably would know about that. And I wouldn't care. I mean, I don't care if Blade's black. I don't care about that. That's ridiculous.
But I feel like it's okay if you didn't know about the Black Panther, superhero or Luke Cage. It's okay. You're not going to be tested on this. Okay, there's no test out there. Hey, do you know you're black superheroes?
Good, let me throw my 2 cents into this.
Sure.
So, all right. So, as the majority of Americans, I did not make the connection or indirect connection
Very clever.
the Black Panther movie and February, Black History Month. I did not make that connection. So
Isn't that sad though?
that is kind of sad.
It's a little bit sad.
I mean, I have other shit to worry about. But anyway, I don't really think it's racist. I don't think it is. What strikes me odd though is the name Black Panther. So isn't a panther already black? So why does it have to be Black Panther?
Are there
black? Is that black?
Are there albino panthers?
I'd imagine there would be some albino panthers out there.
I don't know. To me, I think that's the bigger issue.
You know what? You can start that new superhero albino panther.
Starring me.
Yeah.
Albino Panther.
To me,
You know what?
That's the thing.
If this thing is successful, people, I think we could actually make that movie.
We can make Albino Panther.
Albino Panther.
Or, I mean, you know what? I guess. Why did they just call it Panther? I mean, I don't know.
I kind of agree now.
Why does it have to be
understand what you're
Black Panther
kinda
to an animal that's already black? That does not make sense. So is it referring to the color of the skin then?
It's not like Black
I
Widow or
don't,
Black
but
Owl.
that's the thing. Because like Panther just sounds flat. Imagine, you know, a movie's coming out, Panther, flat, boring. Black Panther, it's more intriguing. I feel, in my opinion, it grabs your attention.
I guess I can see that, but like the Facebook versus Facebook.
Or like golden tiger. The tiger's already golden. Why do you gotta call it golden?
Well, I've never met a golden tiger in the wild or anything like that. So that's like apples and oranges to me.
Or sorry, golden lion. I guess I don't know. But you know what I'm getting at.
I think we're losing it. I don't know.
But you can't tell me you wouldn't go see a movie called Panthro. Because Panthro was the badass. Aside from Lionel, he was the most badass out of it.
Wait, Panthro?
Oh, come on. You know what I'm talking about.
You mean Lionel?
No, Panthro was the badass big dude. Yo, one Panthro. There was Lionel, Chitara, Panthro.
He's getting very deep.
And there was a couple other ones I don't remember. But Lionel was the main dude. Panthro was the yoked out.
I don't
think
remember
that was.
Panthro.
Oh my God.
I don't think that was his name, but I know the character.
Panthro, right at the bottom, right down here. Tell Nate he's wrong.
Does anyone know Panthro?
Panthro. Come on.
A little too much.
I just remember.
I swear. All right, comment.
Yes.
Snarf.
Oh,
Lionel.
jeez. All right.
So okay, so what are we voting then? Racist? That was your original thing. Was
No, I do not think it's racist.
Right, okay.
I do not think it's racist.
I would say since I did not connect with it, to me it's not.
All right, so I feel like because of the times that we're in, politically, whatever, I feel like this is capitalizing on that, so I feel like it is more racist.
Would you consider it sensitive or racist? Like sensitive topic or straight up racist?
I feel like they're tapping into it.
Okay.
I really do. I really feel like they're tapping into like the racist like zeitgeist that's going on right now, and I don't like it, but I feel like it's gonna sell. It's probably a great movie. I haven't seen it.
And to touch on that, I think it's a great marketing campaign. You've got your giant tentpole movies in the summer when all the kids are out, so they can go see all those massive multi-million-dollar movies. I think this is a great marketing tool for them. I think they should have started, maybe let it out a little earlier to kind of get a buzz going. Unless they thought maybe it was going to suck, and then they just throw it in February. But I think...
Are you saying?
I'm getting to it. Shut up. No. I'm saying maybe they thought it was going to suck.
Of course it comes from that guy.
The one guy. No, I'm saying that... Shut up. No. That's what I'm saying. I think that it's a great marketing tool. I don't think it's racist at all. I think it's brilliant. I think it's a great idea. I see no issues with it.
And once again, I don't think it's racist at all. I think right now we're in a culture that's overly sensitive and we tend to overthink things. So I'm looking forward to seeing the movie this Friday.
All right. So with that, we got to gong this, but I got to say the final word. The name, Black Panther. The Panther's already black. What has got to be Black Panther? I don't get it.
Because it's catchy.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Send us your ideas. If you want us to discuss a topic, by all means, you can post it here at the bottom of the page. Tell us how great we are. Tell us we suck. That's fine as well.
Yeah.
Let us know how we can improve things. Yeah, we don't suck. We're actually pretty good. Tell us how we can improve things. Tell us, that you like Ernie's hair. I don't care. Just let us know how we're doing. We want to keep doing this. We've got more ideas, more stupid ideas, lots more booze. So that's always that. And we'll see you next time.
Cheers.
Cheers, homie.
Oh, whoa, I'm out.
I gotta sit down.